The Mavericks' offensive game plan has been drawn up by someone with zero brain cells. Why do the Mavericks continue to have Daniel Gafford set this screen with Jason Tatum? Obviously, the Mavericks are switching this. Look at this. The Mavericks are about to run a second ball screen. Why is it never Derrick Jones Jr.? Get Al Horford guarding on the perimeter. Look who's setting the screen now! It's P.J. Washington! So if Luka came off the screen, it'd be Derek White, another all-defensive player switched onto him. What are you doing? Who's coaching this? Now you get Al Horford switched on to Kyrie Irving on the perimeter. The Celtics are going to bring 4 bodies to the basketball right here. Derrick Jones Jr. has to cut. Derek White isn't even seeing what you're doing. Please cut to that empty space. So now I'm catching this on the run. There's 4 defenders on Kyrie Irving. Someone's got to move. So now Derrick Jones Jr. is catching this on the run. That's an easy 2. Or Tatum steps up to help. I have P.J. Washington wide open in the corner. Or I have Gafford open on a lob. Something. Everyone for Dallas stands on the perimeter while Kyrie Irving gets quadruple teamed. Derrick Jones Jr. continues to not take easy points. Dante Exum's going to blow by Derek White. Blow by him. Derrick Jones Jr., you got to be seeing this. Seeing that Al Horford's stepping up to help. So now, look at Al, you know a second defender, and you're looking at it. I'm watching you look at Al Horford stepping up to double. When he steps up to double, cut. Why is this not a lob for a dunk? Where is Derrick Jones Jr. going? What on earth? What do the Mavericks do in film? Who's coaching this? Jaylen Brown with a horrendous gamble. A horrendous gamble. Look, he's out of the play. Derek White is coming up to help. Why is Kyrie Irving not cutting for a layup? Please cut for a layup. This is coaching. Every time my man's in backside help, I'm cutting. I'm getting a layup. Kyrie Irving instead goes to the three-point line. That allows Derek White to help and then recover, and you end up with contested threes now. Look at Jason Kidd standing there. He is a brain-dead, incompetent human. The ball gets thrown down low to Luka Doncic on Peyton Pritchard. Mismatch. As Derrick Jones Jr. cuts through, you got to assume Al Horford's going to be doubling. But it's Derrick Jones. Please see what Al Horford's doing as you cut through. Because if he goes to double, he just did, I'm cutting now. And that's a layup. That's a dunk. What, Derrick Jones? You're not seeing it. You're not seeing it. Where are you? Just so poorly coached. So poorly coached. Nothing but useless, brain-dead idiots on the Mavericks coaching staff. So now you get Al Horford switched on to Luka Doncic. You know a double's coming. And guess who doesn't cut again? Derrick Jones Jr. You're not seeing it. You know Luka Doncic's going to blow by Al Horford. I got to see this. So when Drew Holiday steps up to double, like now, look at your eyes. You don't even know what's going on. Drew Holiday doubles. Cut. 2. Cut. 2. You're going to the... Luka Doncic is looking for you. You're not seeing the ball. Again, they're finding Al Horford on these switches. Perfect. So spacing. Kyrie Irving, get off the wing. Get down into the corner. So Drew Holiday's not up on the wing in the gaps. He's down in the corner. And Luka Doncic, you got to wait. Wait for Derek Lively to cut through and get to the weak side dunker spot in the corner. So there's space. But you're not waiting for Derek Lively to cut through. Kyrie Irving currently has his hands on his shorts, standing on the wing, letting Drew Holiday step over into the gaps, and poof, the spacing's terrible. Luka Doncic has Al Horford beat, but he didn't let Derek Lively cut through, and Kyrie Irving was standing on the wing. Nothing. You can easily see why Dallas is down 0-3. Because Boston's doubling Kyrie all the time, and the Mavericks never make him pay. Drew Holiday, coming to double, isn't paying attention to P.J. Washington. This must be a cut. Maybe P.J. Washington's not open on this cut, but you create other things. If P.J. Washington cuts right here, either he's going to be wide open for a drop-off pass, Or Jason Tatum goes with him on that cut, and now Derrick Jones Jr. can replace on the wing, and he's wide open for three. But everyone stands. Drew Holiday's doubling. No one's moving. Now Jason Tatum can take both Mavericks players 2 passes away, and you end up with nothing again. The Celtics can double and get away with it, and you turn it over. Mavericks coaching staff, a bunch of useless pile of trash. Unbelievable. Drew Holiday is going to leave the strong side corner to come up and double. Look at Josh Green. This makes my head explode. Drew Holiday's not paying attention to you. Please cut. That's a layup. If Jaylen Brown steps up to help, then PJ Washington's going to be wide open right here. But you gotta cut. Why are the Celtics able to double Kyrie Irving all the time and no one moves? Do the Mavericks have any understanding of spacing? Hunting Sam Hauser on a switch. Mismatch. Luka Doncic, there's 16 seconds on the shot clock. Relax. Calm down. PJ Washington's got to get to the weak side corner so Drew Holiday's not in help. Luka Doncic is already trying to cook right here. PJ Washington hasn't gone through yet. So Drew Holiday gets to stand in the middle and help. And you don't get anything out of it. What is the point of this play? Kyrie Irving runs a cross screen for Luka Doncic to come off of it. It works. The play's perfect. Why does Luka Doncic want to make things harder on himself than they need to be? First of all, if Luka Doncic cuts through, you're probably getting a layup out of that. If not, I can easily seal in the post. Jaylen Brown's playing from over the top, so I can get into his jersey, use my butt, seal him off, and now it's just catching two. Why is Luka Doncic not sealing here? Why did you just run a cross screen? It worked perfectly. But you're letting Jaylen Brown back in the play. Look at this. And now you should be catching this in the paint. Instead, you're catching it 4 steps out of the paint and just making life way more difficult for yourself. How's that not an easy bucket? You know, maybe next year, someone with a brain will emerge on this Mavericks coaching staff and understand you gotta stop putting Jason Tatum in ball screens and Jaylen Brown. They're just gonna switch. Get PJ Washington to set this screen. Derek Lively's gotta get out of the way. We do not want Jason Tatum switching here. Al Horford, you've been able to cook Al Horford all night getting him to guard on the perimeter. Why is PJ Washington not setting the screen so Al Horford's got to guard Luka again on the perimeter? Look at this. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. Easiest switch ever. All defensive wing. Pfft, here we go again. Kyrie Irving is going to smoke Drew Holiday off the dribble. Derek Lively's in the dunker spot. The dunker spot means I can dunk. Jason Tatum is stepping up to help. You're seeing this. Why is Derek Lively not diving to the rim for a lob here? Look at this. Kyrie Irving just drew a double. Why is Derek Lively outside the paint? What are you doing? Oh my God! This is unbelievable. This is coming out of a timeout. The Mavericks are down 3. You have all the momentum. Stop doing this off a timeout. How is Al Horford not being put in this ball screen so he has to switch and guard Luka on the perimeter? Out of a timeout. This is the play you drew up so Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum can switch again. Why is Luka Doncic not getting the most favorable matchup possible on the perimeter? Jason Kidd is destroying this series.